Well, hi everyone, welcome to the Dusty Shelf. Here today in Shenfield at the Mid-Essex Railway Club's 2025 exhibition. Well, I'm really looking forward to this one. So the Mid-Essex Railway Club's 46th exhibition here in Shenfield at the old college here. Now, most of the college is planned, I think it's going to be knocked down actually over the next couple of years, but this building that we're in, this will be staying as it's listed. Look at the ceiling here. What a grand hall this is. And yeah, we've got the hall here with lots of layouts and traders, and then all of the little side rooms are absolutely filled with different layouts and traders, and then I do believe there's another little hall just the other side of the car park. So as I say, quite excited by this one, so let me make my way down the stairs and let's have a look around. You know, it is a wonderfully old building. Look at all the tiles on the side here. I'll make my way down to the exhibits. Well, good morning and welcome to Shenfield, and starting today with Tigley Yard. Wonderful O-gauge layout that I've seen a couple of times in the past, and beautiful scenery on here. Just follow a couple of the loco movements. I don't remember seeing the lighting package before, but you can see all of the lights on here pointing down towards the ground, and little features, two badgers just here on the hillside. Again, the lights continue down towards the crane, and yeah, very picturesque background. I like the way the wall is in front of the background, gives an extra depth. There's the loco again. And then just a little further down we've got Murphy's Bakery there, and then right the way down this end to the coal yard. Fantastic coal drop here with the wagons above. And again, the lighting package continues in the building. And yeah, quite a sizable layout. We just pan all the way down. Some more of the wildlife on the bank here, and then look at the duck scaring away the signalman, and I guess it's the signalman trying to change the points. Lots of rabbits here on the hillside, and one final loco movement. Second O-gauge layout of the day, Knype Bridge with a silent K. Just one of those, I say it quite often, but one of those layouts shows what can be done on a small footprint. What a fantastically detailed station scene. Really do like the again, beautiful lighting package. You can see the lights shining down onto the platform. We've got the rubbish train, or the rubbish wagon, just here in the foreground. And all of the goods on the platform. Let's just catch this loco coming in. if I just pan back, give you some idea the full size of this layout, as I say, in such a large scale, but on a very, very small footprint. As this loco leaves, I'll just film some of the detail there on the platform. Let me just zoom in. Again, the lighting on the layout comes into its own. The overhead lighting in the platform there. I think this would be great to see in a sort of twilight setting. Yeah, very nice indeed, Knype Bridge. Well, layout here at Oakthorpe Road, and I do like the track layout on here. It's deceptively complex. Just watching this beautiful LMS loco completing a run around. And a little diesel moving at this end. Now there is perspex at the front of this layout, so I'm going to try and come down behind it. Hopefully there's not too much reflection. There we go. And on here the two low reef buildings, obviously a work in progress, been laser cut. Just follow the loco as it picks up some more wagons. Didn't see which way the points were set. It's gone down the side of the wagons. Do like the water tower model just here. It's very nice indeed, a little traction engine at the end. Yeah, Oakthorpe Road. A nice size layout here, 2 foot by 4 foot. This is Bramble in Engage. Small rural country station set within the West Country of the swinging 60s. I'll just capture some loco movements as the train makes its way round. An absolutely ideal size for taking on the show circuit. I do like the hillside here. See all the ruffles in the grass. It's nicely done. And the rural station just here. As always, there's more details in the layout the more you look. Little phone box here. The angular sitting at the crossing, and little Scaledale toll house there by the crossing. Pillbox. Oh, I really like the model of the engine shed here. Again, just to repeat, all in N scale. Well, an absolutely superb micro layout. Mynydd y Ddraig, Dragon Mountain. I really do like the stock on here. The video coming up soon, which I was down in mid Wales, looking at locos like this. What a very picturesque layout and some beautiful stock on here. Well, what a layout. Dursten. And I really love the station scene here. Got the road up above into the station, and then with the footbridge here across down onto the platforms. And a secondary footbridge crossing all of the tracks here. Very, very picturesque, and the scenery is so well done. If I just pan along here, you can see the little water outlet at the front here, and the player's hut. Just wait for a couple of loco movements. Heading down right from the far end of the layout. With a small 060 shunter running in the foreground. Got a nice fiddle yard at the end here, and there's another one at the other end.
No, that first, then that.
Right, I'm just going to move down to the other end of the layout.
Beautifully modelled. Really love the detail.
See here the horse and cart, the goods, and just here some of the cattle pens. Catch a rail motor. See how the scenery continues all around the embankment, around the side here, at the back there with the bridge, heading off to the second fiddle yard. Low gauge here on Ripple Road. Some wonderful stock on here. And I love this depot in the middle here. Let me just lean across the tracks. Be careful of my sleeve, not damaging any of the layout. Isn't that fantastic? Love the weathering on the side of the building. So well done. And down at this end, the fueling depot. Just going to come back to the other end of the building. I think we've got a shunting engine about to appear. Well, quite a sizable layout and very, very effective. We'll pan down past the building here, right down to the far end there. You can see the kind of length of the layout. And with the larger stock on here, one of the things I do like about the larger engines is you can run them quite slowly and they just look, well, they look true to scale, don't they? This one creeping forward here, and one following just behind. All with sound. Let me move the microphone down. Sound absolutely perfect. Over in the Tigley Yard here. Look at all the stock. I do like the graffiti on the wall over there, and a little train spotter just there with his camera taking pictures of the locos moving. One more loco, just on this one coming out of the Tigley Yard. Very nice indeed. Well, a dual layout here, Scrubs Lane, and on this side the Maltings, interconnected by the track in the middle here. But we'll start with Scrubs Lane. Give it its full title, Scrubs Lane Yard. 009 gauge. Wonderful scenery on here. Look at the sheep being herded through the bridge or tunnel there. Car climbing up the hill. Not sure if the camera's picking up. We've got telegraph poles and lines running the full length of the track. A cyclist here waiting to cross the line.
No, I can imagine that. I look forward to hearing what's there.
Loving the little rail car over the back there. The buildings are particularly nice, along with the garage. Just follow this loco. Does a little run around. Very nice indeed. So Scrubs Lane Yard, and let's make our way over to the Maltings. I really do like the scenery on here. Look at the Maltings at the end here. Just raised up slightly, and yeah, with the track dropping down in front of it as well. And a lovely harbour scene. The guy rowing, the ship unloading on the dock side, on the quay side. So the loco just made its way into the yard. Just watching the points change there. As the loco climbs up the hill. Follow this through from the Maltings. Transverses the show scenes and appears over here on Scrubs Lane Yard. A wonderful couple of layouts, and yeah, so this one I just like the way the track's laid out on this side. The way that it climbs up and down the hill in front of the Maltings yard. Very effective indeed. Got the Cavalex models here. Just have a quick look in the cabinet. Prototypes in the end there.
Fantastic. Right, well, I should look out for progress.
Good to see you.
Cheers.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, and you.
This is rather nice on top here. And interesting livery on there.
Yeah.
Class 60s here. Yeah, very nice indeed. Picture frame layout here, Stockerston. A little story on this one. So it's a layout built by my daughter Rebecca. It all came about on a visit of a couple of model railway shows when the question was asked, Dad, can I build a model railway? And that was 15 years ago. Very interesting track layout. And actually, when getting the camera down onto the level of the layout, the scenery is extremely effective, isn't it? Perfect size layout to exhibit. So well done. Well, layout here that unfortunately is not running at the moment. This is Daconby Town. I'll just film some of the details on it. But as I say, unfortunately, not in operation just at the moment. I do believe I've seen this a couple of times before. Like the tiling on the houses here. They've got the mill over the back there.
Right, you better let these gentlemen come in now. It does, yes.
Well, quite a large picture frame layout here, St Peter's Square, and the way they're set up gives an awful amount of depth to the layout, with this bridge sort of crossing in the middle here, and the low relief buildings over the back. And at this end you can see that the bridge leads into a raised level, and all the brickwork down into the station at the far end. And this I do like to see, how effective is that? But the layout does actually have a lid, which means the lighting can be changed. Let's see, look at buildings at the end there, are all lit up.
Just shining on the bridge area.
They're probably not coming out on the camera, but there is actually a light shining off the top of the bridge, shining out the moonlight.
Upper level passenger line crosses the goods yard by a long bowstring girder.
Just capture the bridge. So the goods building in the foreground here all lit up.
Ways it can go.
Yeah. Error act power.
Very effective indeed.
Alright, it's morning again now.
5 minutes for
Just panning along the layout here. Yeah, I love the way the lighting changes on here. There's also some very effective background here, and looking through the low relief buildings here, you can see that there's the pictures of workshop there, but then above the building, looking out across the town here, and the logo that just came in, I absolutely adore that. I'd very much like one of those. One more shot of the loco movement. Follow this one into the station. There we go, St Peter's Square.
5 coaches, which I'm sure.
Oh, wonderful grass on this one. This is Goldhanger in Oakthorpe. Let me just pan down the loco here, and you can see the grass in the foreground, and yeah, some of the wildflowers. So well done. I'll just pan up this way a little bit to get the gentleman in the shot. You can see some of the, I say, the wildflowers that are growing in the hedgerows. Oh, look at this, look how well done it is. Got a beautiful little halt over the far side there, the station. I'll go down to the goods yard in a moment, but the signal here, and loco at this end, just down by the players' hut here. And then down at the far end here, the small goods yard. You can see the water tower, and the logo in the engine shed there. Quite a sizable layout actually. Let me just pan all the way along. Right away down there to the far end. And yeah, I love these coaches on here. I absolutely love this Kew Bridge with the tramway here. This is fantastic. Exactly what I'd like on my layout. I don't know if the camera's picking up the overhead wires. Beautiful detailing on this. Let me just pan back a little bit with the start in this corner. You can see the garden here with the people sitting on the benches and promenading along the paths. There's one of the trams. We get down on the level. You see Princess Hall here, Montague Estate Agents, South Western Railway terminus at the end. Bus in the foreground here. It's one of the trams. Is absolutely perfect.
Something like that. You need something to flush it through. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Like the lighting package as well. Got the little water fountain in the centre here in the middle of the square. The tracks are so well done. Boarded up house here. I do love the townhouses on the back of the layout there. And the centrepiece of the layout here is the tower. Let me just come to the top of it. Right to the top here. And this tower is actually for pressure. So this is a water pumping station at Kew Bridge, which is still there. And basically the beam engine in the building, as the gentleman was just telling me, would pump the water to the top of the tower, which would give the water the head and the pressure to feed the water system throughout London. Yeah, very difficult to get the tower in shot without getting other people in. The gentleman was just showing me a picture of the water fountain here and the drinking troughs for the horses. It's 1930s picture with the Rolls Royce breakdown car in the picture and the water tower in the background. Hopefully the camera's picking up the guy standing here with the placard around him.
Yeah, when I first saw it in the photo, there's another one. It's got a much better view of it. I said, oh,
what a fabulous layout.
Yeah, this is probably layout, not just the railway.
how it starts it off. Trams as well. I said, well, you can't have trams. We revealed the layout.
Because if you look at it being published,
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the ones from the East End catching lot, they are totally off the mark.
Is that in the catalogue? Oh, right.
There's no entry. I'll read it when it goes done, not just yet.
Well, I need to start this one by showing how it's displayed. So all the way up here, right the way up at eye line, is the layout, which gives this wonderful perspective, looking into the world, yeah, from right down. As I say, saves you crouching down to get the details, but exquisite layout. I have seen this once before, I have filmed it once before, but some wonderful details on here. Look at the little platform. You see the sleepers on the floor there, and the little shack on the side, and then this lovely pub at the end here, all set on the beach. Just catch this loco movement. So the microphone's picking up the sound of the shoreline. And at the far end here, we've got the crane, a little bit of foliage, and some of the other wagons and a water tower. But yeah, very unique vantage point to look at this layout. I love on the end of the pub here, the weathering. It just says there, it's a Victory, Thompson and Sons Brewery. And yeah, even on the back of the building here, absolutely exquisite details.
Yeah, so it's built, obviously it's built up on the top there, plastic car to keep the weight down, but yeah, literally just slides in. It comes up pretty far as well. I would put it out to show you, but I did accidentally solve it to make sure it works.
Great layout here for the younger visitor. This is Dawcot, and there's a couple of controllers at the end here for the younger visitor to control some trains. There goes Percy, and we've got Thomas over there, and a few of his of the other Thompson tank engine locos. Nice little playground in the middle there. Yeah, fantastic, Dawcot.
Hello, but that's what I was saying. Used to be George Jurors, Clay Green. Taken over there. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to start. Yeah, you've got to have
and then that was all they changed the name
Well, quite a sizable picture frame layout here. This is Fenwick TMD, and yeah, so much on here, so much to look at. People don't know where to start. All the detailing on here, and the lighting package, little things like, look at the security cameras over the yard here. Hopefully the camera's picking those up. The foliage on the hillside, and just down on the tracks here, all the workmen on the tracks. Down in the yard, the big crane lifting the rails onto the gantry crane there. Let me just catch this loco. do like these trucks behind this one here with the glass carrying equipment. Very, very unique. Not seen that before on a model railway. And all the different machinery here for track maintenance. Over the back there, the Arriva train care shed and all the detailing inside. There's another loco raking its way in. All of the locos complete with sound. Driven to perfection there. Look at that. Everywhere you look, there's so many little details. Guy here in the foreground with the field light. I like the use of the building in the foreground as well. The locos disappear behind. This is the Class 37 with the glass carrying equipment. Lovely. Down in the yard here, just beyond the gates, it says all visitors must report to reception, and yeah, hopefully the camera's picking up the ticker reader there. So please report to security for check-in and find new visitor passes.
But it meant all the boards were just built. So,
Now, as I mentioned, the lighting package. Got the guy welding just here in the foreground.
what's new then?
And then we've got the lights on the vehicles here. The flashing lights.
Literally, a quarter past
There's
10 last
so
night.
many things to look at.
Quarter past 10.
Yeah. It's weird. And it's a weird disease. It's your own process. Mutation must be and even the work. It's got very but there you go. But you know what? This I mean, we do some bits this week, and that's all it's about 2 weeks in there.
I'm just looking at the use of the cloth under the bridge there to separate the show scene from the Tigley Yard. The loco makes its way into the Tigley Yard. I really do like the livery on that, steel on steel. What a wonderful livery and a really wonderful layout. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Fenwick. Absolute pleasure to view. Well, I think this layout is absolutely superb. This is Columbia Wharf. I saw this in Chelmsford last year, so it's been over a year since I've seen this, and wow, it's just exquisite, isn't it? The detailing on here, you know, look at all the scrap metal in the yard here. You know, just catch the loco moving past the fire over there. I'm going to zoom in. As I always say, my camera doesn't zoom very slowly, so it's always a rapid zoom. But you can see over the back there's somebody welding or cutting, and the fire next to the engine. And then moving back into the foreground, all of the scrap and waste that's here. You see all of the wagons are also full of scrap. And as we follow the engine along, I just point out some of the buildings in the background. Over there, the engine shed made of corrugated iron. And the loco here, beautifully weathered.
The amount of times the buses used to
And then along past the two
tunnels
pools
there,
here,
the old steam train ran back across the road.
all the boats on the quayside there. At this end of the layout, the scrapyard continues. You can see here the U-boat, I think it's a U-boat, being scrapped. The welding torch, the cutting torch going at the end there, and the engine now exposed. Some really interesting stock in here. Look at this one in the foreground. The little shunting engines, and again there for the back there, the warehouse and the old mill building just to the side here, and then down right into the quayside. And yeah, the ship that's beached there waiting to be scrapped. It's quite a sizable layout, runs all the way down there. So not to get the gentleman in the shot. And they're just down at the far end here, just looking at the reflection of the boat in the water here. How fantastic that! And also the jetty. You can see how it's reflected in the water. Really well done. And yeah, what a fantastic and very interesting layout. Well, a really superb layout to finish the exhibition on. Love the scenery on here, so well executed, and the weathering is absolutely perfect. The scrapyard, I mean, you could believe you're there in a scrapyard, and yeah, with just a small amount of stock running backwards and forward, just right, and with a fantastic lighting package. Yeah, really great one to finish on.
That gives it an overall brightness.
Well, 3D printed models here from PT Models with 00 and 009 gauge. You can see the stock here for the underground. But what's really caught my eyes are the Eurotunnel trains. So my son was actually on the Eurotunnel at the weekend, and he came back and said, "Dad, does anybody make trains for the railway for the Channel Tunnel?" And I said, no, I've not seen one. Well, there they are. So we've got the top there, the car carrying trains with a single deck, and then into the double deck, and then down the bottom here, the HGV wagons. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I've written down PT models that I will have a look on the website when I get home. Quite intrigued. I'll just catch the picture of the loco that they've got going round. They are extremely nice models, and as I say, 3D printed. And just look at the quality. They're really good. And again, just coming back to the... Yeah, I very much like a set of those. I'll just close out this video with this wonderful display here from the Mynydd Essex Railway Club, showing yeah, some shots of the club at exhibitions and building the layouts, and here in front some little placards with the different layouts that belong to the club. Certainly seen Great Tay in the past, Dawcot is here, Bidgate I've seen. Yeah, some wonderful layouts here and a nice display for the club there. What a marvellous exhibition, so well done to the Mid-Essex Model Railway Club. Thank you to all the exhibitors and organisers. A really wonderful exhibition, some fantastic layouts, and I thoroughly enjoyed my morning here anyway. And with that, we'll wrap this one up. So if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and why not check out the channel, lots on there. If you can subscribe, I'd be very grateful. With that, I'll leave it there. I'll just say thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.